Hey, welcome to Paternal Family History, Part 2. Now, I'm going to be talking about a couple of different things. First of all, I want to briefly mention my great-great-grandmother, Brockman. Now, people say that she was a bit of a character. They say that I'm a bit of a character too. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm going to let you be the judge. People would come up to her, and this would annoy her, by the way. And they would say, I want to have that, or I want to get that, or I want to be like that. And she would simply say, what if you could not poop? Now, that's not socially acceptable today. It's not politically correct by any means. But people in the days of yesteryear were more down to earth. They didn't stone her or anything. You know, they took it as it comes. And she was speaking from the heart, assessing the situation, not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, giving her honest opinion. She was saying, look at you. You're a bunch of dirty peasants. You're not going to amount to anything. You shouldn't be caring about materialistic things that you're not going to ever have. You should be focusing on the important things in life. Without pooping, you could not enjoy a meal because you would either explode or you would puke all over the place. And that's not attractive. And they had problems, you know, like with how their looks back then. Let's face it. I mean, their dental care was horrible, you know. And pooping was awesome. It was the best thing in life. Okay, well, let's move on to less disgusting subjects. Let's talk about my great-great-grandfather, Strutman. Now, he was in the hospitality business. He was born and raised in it. He didn't have to learn about anything like the internet or didn't have any of this technology or anything like that. It was pretty straightforward. Get people drunk, okay? Now, he had a distillery and he had a brewery and his family was known for their rye, you know, and they had he was an innkeeper, and you know, I'm not sure that I could do very well in that business, or maybe I could because I wouldn't drink all the profits, you know, because I'm not really into the alcohol too much these days. And you know, there was a downside, of course. In the 19th century, there's a bunch of plagues going around, okay, and they were dealing with the public and they got zapped with it, you know, like he got hit with it. 3 hours later, boom, he's dead. Okay, no, well, that's, you know, that was pretty sad, but you know, that's life, right? And so, anyways, they got a couple of guys from town to take his body away, and instead of carrying the coffin down the stairs, they dragged it, and that didn't go over very well with his wife, and she complained, and the people in charge said, "Hey, we can't get anybody else to do the job." Because nobody else wants to get infected. Now these guys, they escaped infection through being drunk all the time. And I guess, you know, the alcohol killed the germs. Now, today, if we're, you know, primarily worried about the zombie apocalypse. So, you know, if you did that kind of thing, you'd be probably killed right away, you know. So I don't recommend that. don't be drunk, because if you were, you'd be, killed. Okay, so I'm going to stop it for today. I guess the moral of the story is, you know, be careful who you deal with, because they might get you killed. On that note, sayonara.